at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Peyton Watson is out there with Gordon, and it's Holmes in at the center position. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Beers is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5 down low. Well, here we are, Clark, in the thick of the regular season. Must be hard for teams to maintain that focus game to game.
You know, I think it can be, but by and large, I think teams do focus on the here and now, one game at a time. I know that's cliche-ish, but it's the only way that you can really approach it. You've got to look at it one game at a time. Each game is an opportunity to build towards what you're trying to become as a team. Staying motivated, it's part of your job. That's how I look at it. You're assigned a task. This is what you do. Do it the best you can every time you step on the floor.
Here's Brown. He just could not put it together in that loss to Atlanta. Holmes kicks to Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
James Brago gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Good on the bucket.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Williamson, the pass to Queen. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Gordon. Now, here's Watson. Shot clock at 5. Denver needs to get off his shot. Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here is Williamson. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Makes it off the glass.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Now here's Murray, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Gordon kicks to Murray. Out left to the wing. Holmes wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Good read from Murray right there, getting it out to the shooter.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Here's Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Holmes finds Murray. Holmes trying to free himself up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Throw good, Murray.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Now here's Williamson. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Pass to Brown. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Williamson. Now Fears. Here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Fear. From the arc, and Trey Murphy gets the 3. 5 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Murray. Holmes setting the pick for Murray. And again, Denver no good. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Stolen by Brown. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break, and Holmes throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Fear. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Williamson in the post. Holmes on him. Williamson with the buckets. Williamson's got 6. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Zion Williamson. Putting up about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists.
It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Here's Spears. Still scoreless. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Connects from three-point range.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with for a teammate.
Outside for Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Lob pass to Gordon, and stolen by Williamson. To the inside, Jay. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
It's stolen. Now Fear. He's got 5. Back to Williamson. And Fears has it in the corner. Fires from the wing. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. That one drops for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
For the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail. Brown with it. Watson kicks to Gordon. Off target from outside. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Out to the right wing. Watson finds Brown. Now Watson, defended by Jones. Murray left side. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Murray's got 13.
Fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
And here is Williamson. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that Wizards game. And Fears has it in the corner. Here's the screen for Murray. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Pass to Watson. Here's Brown. Still yet to score. For 3, Murray. A shot, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Queen. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. Here's Holmes. Misses the 3. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Guys?
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, Fears. Following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray. That's to Williamson. Outside, Jones. Here's Queen. Guarded by Holmes. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray outside. And here is Williamson. Guarded by Holmes. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Going with a whole new group out there. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Peyton Watson.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Deciding where to go with it. Jones sets the pick for Brown. Hardaway for 3. Messi grabs the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Matkovic. Sinks the 3-pointer. And now it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples.
Poole against Hardaway. Shoots over Poole. Hardaway, no good. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Matkovic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And the basket by Alvarado. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Jones is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Pickett in at the 2. The Nuggets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He's off on the first. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Pickett. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Messi grabs the rebound. New Orleans leading by 11. Over in the corner, Poole. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now Messi. And Messi throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Brown following the score by New Orleans. Hardaway from outside. Good on the triple. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Pass to Messi. Out to the wing. And here's Poole for 3. It's rebounded by Najee.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Right side Jones. Here's Pickett. Inside. Out to Hardaway. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Poole. New Orleans leading by 10. Alvarado finds Poole. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Yves Messi. Herbert Jones comes in for Looney. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brown, the pass to Hardaway. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. They get the rebound. Pass to Najee. Back to Watson. 5 to shoot. Jones with it. Hardaway picks him up. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. And the layup falls. Murray's got 15.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Williamson a screen on Brown. Here's Poole, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Left the defender stunned, stupefied. Murray with magnetic handles.
Pass to Bay. Poole against Brown. Now Fear. 9 points in the game so far. Off target with his 3. Murray scanning the floor. Now Brown. Here's Najee. For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Jones finds Williamson. Now, here's Poole. Pass to Fear. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets trail by 12. Brown with it. Nothing on the board. There's the screen. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Clark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
The Nuggets trail by 13. And here is Holmes. 5 points in the game. Holmes setting the big for Hardaway. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Williamson. Over Watson. And it's Williamson missing.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Murray finds Brown. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Jordan Poole. Aaron Gordon is checking in for the Nuggets. Here's Fears. He's got 9. There's a good screen. Pass to Queen. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Watson. And it's Watson with the ball for Denver, trailing by 13. Gordon kicks to Murray. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 20.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Here's Queen. Takes a step back. Back to Williamson. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Gordon with the screen for Brown. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pelicans leading by 12. Williamson left side. Here's Fears. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. New Orleans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Watson. And here's Gordon. Holmes with a screen on Williamson. And the basket by Gordon.
You've got to get out on Gordon now, even from way outside. His deep ball continues to look better.
Now Jones. And Fears has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. 13 points for Jeremiah Fears. Murray outside. Williamson against Gordon. Back to Murray. Holmes setting the pick for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. The Nuggets in second.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Pelicans leading by 10. Williamson outside. Outside, Jones. Williamson, the pass to Jones. The 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Denver has possession. And the Pelicans pick up 3 with their last shot. Murray, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you so much. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, "Winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that." Back over to you, Kevin.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so here's Denver. Following the score by New Orleans. Shot clock at 2. The tray. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williamson looking it over to the left side wing. Here's Spears. 13 points in the game. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Watson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Murray kicks to Watson. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Brown finds Gordon. Murray outside. Over Jones. Again, the miss by Murray.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Williamson from long range. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New Orleans riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
Now let's get into that first half. The story so far has been the impact of Zion Williamson.
Judging by his first half, I'd say Zion is feeling better than ever. The explosion in his game and the confidence, it's all here right now.
One of those guys who strikes fear into the hearts of his opponents. The intimidation factor, that's no joke. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 15-point game. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears, and it's Queen in its center. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Here's Brown. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Gordon missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Defended by Gordon. Now here's Williamson. Jones for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Jones has got the first basket of the third quarter for New Orleans. Now Gordon, covered by Williamson. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Brown, the pass to Gordon. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans leading by 18. Pass to Fears. Williamson against Gordon. Now Fears. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. He's looking for Gordon and finds him.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Count the basket. Williamson's got 17 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Murray. Now Gordon for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
3 points.
Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Here's Williamson. He's got 17. Williamson double team. Fires for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And they're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. They know when to push the action and when to pull it back.
And GA, you mentioned it. What a season they've had from 3-point range. They've got some pure shooters on this squad, and they don't hold them back. Now Murray, 23 points in the game. Pass to Holmes. Inside. Here's Gordon. Pelicans with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Williamson. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Just 3 to shoot and stolen by Watson. The finish, and Watson slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Watson. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Pelicans leading by 14. Pass to Queen. To the inside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Queen. Back to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. On the basket by Jones.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 13. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Murray. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Holmes. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The way that Gordon has grown his game has been outstanding. Nice feed there.
Fears with it. 15 points in the game. On the wing, Jones. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Murray. Here's Watson. Outside Gordon. Back to Watson. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. Gordon dishes to Murray. Let's go. Again, the Nuggets score.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bayes checked in for Williamson. And Denver with a change here, too. Brownie's checked in for Jamal Murray. Here's Fears. He's got 15. Pass to Bay. Six on the shot clock. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Nuggets trail by 14. Brown outside. Here's Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jeremiah Fears.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Shooting 2. And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
First one falls for him.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Gordon hits both of them.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Pass to Bay. Bay with a screen on Brown. Back to Bay. And he makes good on the layup. Bay's got 5 now.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Brown the pass to Brown. Holmes has a screen. The Nuggets with another miss. New Orleans leading by 14. And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles. Then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
Holmes with a screen on Bay. Gordon with no one around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
With the teardrop. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Brown finds Gordon, and here is Holmes. Now here's Brown. In the corner, it's Brown. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Fears. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Brown. Here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got 20 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Bay. And Fears has it in the corner.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by Holmes. The Nuggets trail by 18. On the wing, Gordon. Brown outside. Pass to Holmes. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holmes got 9.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
New Orleans leading by 16. Poole outside. From downtown. They get it back. Hardaway against Bay. Goes back up. It's tipped. Murray outside. On the wing, Hardaway. Williamson with the block.
That's Zion's kitchen. One cook allowed.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Pass to Brown. Outside, Jones. Off target from three-point range. Bell for New Orleans, shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
I know Poole was looking for his shot, but he's smart and makes the right pass instead.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Murray outside. Hardaway for 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pelicans lead by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Brown out there with Murray. Then it's Jones. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. It's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that time, no dribbling needed for Poole to cash in.
Jones kicks to Murray. Fires from the line. And no good that time. New Orleans leading by 19 points. Poole the pass to Alvarado. He gets that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Denver with the ball. Following the score by New Orleans. Steps back. The kick out to Brown. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
And when it comes to Brown's jump shot, it's all about finding consistency.
The Pelicans shooting a superb 63% from the field. Poole against Brown. Now, here's Poole. Defense is right there. Count that bucket.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Alvarado. Messi finds Williamson. And here's Poole for 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
New Orleans leading by 20. Down low, here's Messi. It's good.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's Murray. The Pelicans make their last shot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better. On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
To the left wing. Williamson left side. And the dunk by Williamson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other, That's how you succeed in this league.
And they double up Murray. Brown wide open. He fires. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Brown locked in and concentrating well there, getting that 3 to fall.
Here's Williamson. Bay wide open, and he fires from outside off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 18 on the wing. Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Here's Najee. Murray outside. Shoots over Alvarado. And the shot falls short this time. Pelicans leading by 18. And here is Poole. Tries from 10. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Holmes passes to Najee, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Basket good.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Brown the pass to Murray. Holmes setting the big for Murray. Oh, good with the triple.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Bay kicks to Poole. Over Brown. That's good from Poole on the assist by Bay. And the Pelicans lead by 20. Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Some changes for New Orleans. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Denver also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Najee. Baden Watson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. Murray outside. Pass to Watson. Here's Gordon, covered by Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon dishes to Murray. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Fears. Covered by Brown. Goes up at the stripe. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Watson the pass to Murray. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Now Brown. Pass to Watson. Back to Brown. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray, no good.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Here's Murray. The teardrop falls in. Murray's got 30 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
In the pass to Williamson to the right side. Fears with it. Back to Williamson. Lets the three fly. And it's Denver with the rebound. Holmes got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Watson. Now here's Murray. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Klug.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And here's Jones. And here is Williamson. He's covered by Watson. Got it despite fading back a bit. Williamson's got 21 in the game.
Such a finesse shot for some big. Zions, though, staying composed and able to knock it down.
Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Klug. Queen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Williamson double team. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Murray. Pass to Watson. Now Gordon. Murray, a screen on Williamson. And the basket by Gordon. 22 points for him.
And whenever there's an opportunity to drive, Gordon just flies to the rim. Great quickness, breathtaking quickness.
Here's Williamson. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. That does not go. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 18. Here's Brown. Outside Gordon. Puts up the 3. It's off. Pelicans leading by 18. Now Fears. Boom, he jams it straight down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team. And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit.
Fears with it. Screen by Jones. No good from 3. The Nuggets trail by 18.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
That's right. I mean, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season. They'll face them once more, so they could end up with a split in those 4 games.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Zion Williamson.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Now here's Williamson. Deflects the pass. Fears with it. Holmes covering. Murray rips down the board. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Good! Lays it right in there.
You know what to do. You talked about adjustment. So let's execute. How's it going?
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now our player of the game, Zion Williamson.